If you're currently in a skinny fat physique, then you need to watch this video. And the reason I'm making this video is I had a conversation with one of my clients yesterday, and they personally mentioned that when they tried to lose body fat and keep muscle and fix their skinny fat physique, every time they go on YouTube, someone was saying something completely different. They were calling out certain tactics and saying, that doesn't work, you got to do it this way, or this diet doesn't work, do that way, or do my way. And quite often, people are just making things up to stand out in the crowd. So they're going to say things that are inherently false, or they're going to call out things that do work, such as doing bench press, tracking your calories and saying, don't do bench press, it's killing your gains, or don't track calories, you just need to eat whole foods, or do keto, or do carnivore. Either way, they're probably a fitness influencer that has some sort of agenda or message they want to push to stand out amongst the crowd, or in some unlikely cases, that's genuinely what worked for them, but the people they're giving that advice to, it might not actually help. And for skinny fat guys, most information is going to do more damage than good. If you're skinny fat and you think, right, well, I need to go on a bulk and gain some muscle because I'm skinny and I have body fat, then all the body fat's going to get bigger, you're probably going to gain more fat than you think, and just because you're eating in a surplus and training doesn't guarantee that you're going to gain any muscle in the first place. But on the flip side, if you think to yourself, well, I'm going to go on a cut, I'm going to do loads of cardio, I'm going to cut out carbs, I'm going to fast, I'm going to do keto, carnivore, whatever, you're probably not going to last more than a few weeks. You might make yourself ill. And if you're going that extreme that soon and doing a bunch of cardio, you'll more than likely go catabolic and lose more muscle tissue. When I was skinny fat, all the information I got given just made me waste time. I wasted about 6 years trying to fix my physique, and I followed everything that I was told to do perfectly. I had chicken, broccoli, and rice. I avoided bad carbs. I trained 5 days a week. I did 45 minutes of cardio, hitting your 5 a day, which is still a good thing to do, to be honest. Consuming all the supplements, BCAAs, CLAs, L-carnitine, citrulline malate, which made me feel like I had a sunburn. I just did everything the muscle mag said, everything all the fitness influencers said, and there was a big thing that was missing here. Most of them were on steroids or massive amounts of TRT and not disclosing that information, meaning it doesn't really matter what they do, it's going to majority of the time work because of the things they're taking, not the advice they're giving. There's a bunch of YouTube channels where they go up to people that are jacked and in shape and they say, hey, how'd you get in shape? And they're like, I cut out carbs, I don't have any processed foods, I don't drink beer, I eat green beans, I do fasted cardio, I do plyometrics, I do paddle, I do high rocks. And they go, are you on TRT or drugs? They're like, oh yeah, I take loads of steroids. It's like, maybe that was the reason you look like that. And sometimes in one of the videos they said, why do you take TRT? And he goes, all the stuff I was doing wasn't working. So the advice they're giving is already not going to be ideal. Now look, why should you even listen to me? Bosh, these are some transformations I've helped over the years of fixing skinny fat. I'm not going to hold any information from you. I'm not trying to sell anything to you. I'm not an influencer. I'm not trying to get views. I just want to save you the frustration of dealing with all the misinformation out there. So let's take Reese, because this is a really good example. This is a poster child of skinny fat. How did we do this, right? We did a recomposition. We aimed for a small calorie deficit, not a large one. We didn't really do cardio. We focused on getting stronger in the gym so that he was able to keep and gain muscle throughout the process. And then once his body gradually plateaued and hit a wall, because your body will get used to things over time, what got you here won't get you there, we then just lowered the calories, increased the overload in the gym specifically for his genetics and his body, and just adjusted as we went along. We kept it simple. It really is small calorie deficit, high protein, and get stronger in the gym. And just to make sure you can set that up properly, I also have a free nutritional blueprint you can download so you can set up your calories specifically for skinny fat, what macros to have, and to make sure you've done that properly instead of you trusting an online calculator to know that you're skinny fat and what you might need. Okay, we use Matt for an example. This is about 4 months, and this was more of a flexible approach because he had a holiday, a wedding anniversary, and he actually started just before Christmas, which is a bit ballsy. So we figured out how we could burn calories. So we did have a little bit of cardio in here because he liked to play sports, so you can still do it, still fit and healthy, but that didn't work for him in the past because that's why he ended up skinny fat in the first place. So we kept the cardio as normal, but we started to put in 2 to 3 resistance training workouts per week and focused on getting stronger. He was able to lose body fat, get some abs, while still going away on holiday, eating more food and being a little bit more flexible. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit slower if you take that approach, but it means you can be realistic. It's all well and good saying, hey, I need to eat whole foods. Oh, I need to follow this meal prep company. And to be honest with you, I used to give out meal plans and I realized they were completely useless. I've done over 100 meal plans, probably 110 now because I still kind of do them. But I had 2 people ever stick to them longer than a week. And what happens is when you stick to a meal plan, it's simple, it's easy to manage, and it takes away the decision fatigue. So it's good in that respect. But then once you stick to it for a week, 2 weeks, and then your buddy rings you up and says, hey, do you want to come out for dinner? Let's go to a barbecue. I'm going on holiday. You're not going to go, 1 second, let me just go and get a tub of smelly fish. It's just not practical. And you could argue, weight loss isn't practical. It shouldn't be sustainable. And there is definitely truth. But we're talking skinny fat. We want to lose body fat and we want to gain muscle. If we follow chicken, broccoli, and rice, and we somehow get a transformation from that, what do you change? It's just too blanket statements, too vague, and for a lot of guys it won't work, and it certainly didn't work for me. So you're far better off knowing your numbers, so you know your maintenance calories, eating a small deficit, about 500 below your maintenance, and then pair that with a strength-focused workout routine. You're going to burn calories, you're in a deficit, so you're losing fat. the deficit's not too big that you're going to run out of energy, steam, and start to lose muscle. And you can overload in the gym, which will require your body to start to get more muscle tissue, providing you're getting enough protein. That's really it in a nutshell. Please do not get distracted by all these guys on the internet full of TRT, or people that have been training in a different way for 10 years and now they've changed it up to stand out on the internet, or the guys promising you only need to do 2 sets because, quite frankly, we just want to be told, oh, you need to do 1 exercise, guys. Less is more. Two push-ups, guys. That's all you need. Pull-ups. That's all I did. Calisthenics and steroids. But it was just calisthenics, but also the steroids. There's so much nonsense out there. The amount of calls I have with people and they're telling me what they've been trying, what they've been told, and I'm just bashing my head against the wall because like, that's what held me back for 6 years. Here's my transformation, just so you know. So I know this video is a bit blunt, a bit rubbish, but I hope this helps. I really do. And if you have any questions, please drop them below. You can follow me on Instagram at Elite Transformation Project, and you can message me there if you have any questions or you want me just to answer anything you have in terms of helping you fix skinny fat. Make sure you grab your nutritional blueprint and comment Apple for the algorithm. Like the video because it's YouTube and all that. And if you want to know a little bit more specifics broken down into detail how you can fix skinny fat, watch this over here.